Hey everybody, welcome back. So, last time I played, I was stuck. That hasn't changed. So, I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing. Now, I'm gonna pop over to the topiary garden, hedge garden area once again. Because I need to try and figure out what to do. There's a handwritten note. We recommend staying out altogether because some crazy wizard moved in. Yeah, I find it a little bit strange that there's a portal past the hedge wizards area that I can't interact with or do anything with. I mean, I got the treasure that was here, but I'm not entirely sure what I need to do. I think that the hedge wizard gave me some things though, so let me go ahead and see this. Let's see. Somebody has scrawled private, do not read, hedge wizard in the spine of this journal. Okay, it's full of terrible poetry. Here's an example. Everlasting shrubbery, nobly leaf-crowned, whence comes all joy, sweet thy fragrance, wondrous thy strength, namaste, my lord. And I have no idea what the hell to do with that. I don't see how... Oh! Oh! Oh. East, north, west, south, west, north. It's the solution to the hedge maze. Alright. Well, that's a pretty good way to get things going. Okay, what was it? It was... where was it? I just scrolled past it, I think. Where is it? Come on. That's the nautical almanac thing. Where'd it go? Shit, I wasn't paying attention, and now I lost now I don't know where I put the book. Come on. Just scroll much slower, as apparently my eyes are just sliding straight off of whatever I'm supposed to be looking for. No, I saw it. My mouse is broken, so this is going to be a lot of fun to deal with. Okay, here we go. East, north, west. I'm just going to write this down, otherwise I'm just going to forget it. Okay. East, north, west, south, west, north. Got it. East, north. I screwed up because I immediately went west. Alright. East, north, west, south, west, north. Oh yeah! I was right! Here we are at the thing. The hedge wizard's orb starts vibrating as you get close to this weird human-shaped bush. Touch it. The hedge straightens up and speaks. Not you again! Wait, you're not him. Pew! Nope, I'm Captain. Nice to meet you. I'm the Hedge. As in, Sonic the Hedge? Yeah, the Hedge, the source of all the magic in the maze. Yada yada. Boy, I can't tell you how glad I am to see somebody besides that dorky wizard. Did you? Yep, I took care of him. Thank you! I made the mistake of granting him a boon, and he started treating me like a god or something. Coming around day after day, prostrating himself before me like a huge dweeb. Just awful. I mean, sure, I'm powerful and all that, but it's not like I did anything to get this way. I mean, I'm rooted to the ground, for heaven's sake. It just grew this way. Anyway, you mentioned, boon? Oh, sure. I guess I owe you that much for getting rid of that clown. Here you go. The hedge bends towards you and touches you with one of his boughs. You got a perk, Boon of the Hedge. You've been blessed by the hedge. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, I should be getting back to my business here. You can see yourself out, right? Yep, bye. And people in my chat have noticed that the hedge looks like he's dabbing. And to be honest, I can't unsee it now. You should leave him alone. You wouldn't want him to think you're some kind of dweeb. Fair. Fair. I try to go my entire life minimizing the number of people that think of me as a dweeb. So I'm going to do that in this video game as well. Okay, cool. So we solved the topiary maze. Well, I got that going for me. It doesn't actually solve anything that I care about in terms of the riddles here. Like, it doesn't get me through any more of the ghosts, but I can at least claim that I was able to figure out the hedge maze from the Hedge Wizard's wizardry bookie thing. So, unfortunately, that means that I have to go back in here and try to solve some of this stuff. So, where am I here? I can also just kill the ghosts. It's not, you know, impossible for me to just kill them. But I want to do it right. I want to see if I can pull this off. So, we have chili beans, and we have chili spices. So, I'm not entirely sure what else goes into chili aside from those things, like tomato paste or something like that. Maybe? Yeah, I'm a little bit stuck at this point. Can't get anything from here. The box of old photos I've explored, I guess, and not been able to find anything in it. And yeah, I guess I've done everything in this room. So, you know, I turned on the boiler, but I don't actually know what it did, if anything. So unfortunately, I don't have a clue what that was actually supposed to solve. Yeah, I don't, and I have not been able to ever get any progress by talking to the mannequin. So, the thing about the boiler though is that I did have to turn it on so that I'd be able to get the tea. So I guess that means that whatever purpose the boiler, you know, was supposed to serve, I have done. So, there's one area, so there's two areas that I haven't explored. I covered every single thing in the manor. If I go over to the visitor center, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here. Okay. I can interact with this painting, this photograph here at least. Photograph, blah blah blah. Terry Gunn and assistant accepting the Why Didn't We Think of That award. All right, yeah, we already solved this stuff. I can buy candy or souvenirs. I've already talked to the souvenirs guy, and I'm not entirely sure if I can do anything about the visitor center. Let's see. Let's go in here now, I guess. Oh. Somebody left a book on the seat of this one. Alright, I got Modern Snake Oiler. Okay, that's not very useful to me. I mean, I can read it to get a little bit of experience, I guess. So, yeah, nothing too interesting there. Something on the floor of this coach. I got a hammer. I think I already had a hammer, so that's not entirely too useful to me. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I need to do here. Let's go... Yeah, the wall is scary. Yes, it is indeed scary. Let's go... Oh! I just had another epiphany. So... this guy, he's the guy that I couldn't, or that he talks about poaching, and I remember this now. Okay, I had this thought like the last time I played, but never actually capitalized on it. So that guy talks about poaching, and if I remember, the dialogue was me being very confused about like what he meant by poaching. But I have this dictionary here, so I can type in poaching, and that ought to probably lead me towards beating that guy. Yes! Okay. To slow cook by immersion in water, to shoot an animal belonging to the king. So you told that ghost in the kitchen that there were two meanings. Tear the page out so you can prove it to him. This is the page of the dictionary that lists all of the various definitions of the word poach. Go show to the abstinent ghost in the kitchen. Look something up. Abstinence. A balloon above a large pretzel. Yep, sounds good to me. Alright, let's go down to the kitchen. And I think that if I give the thing to this guy, I ought to be able to do the chili cooking puzzle now. So, you don't poach eggs by shooting them. I have proof. Oh yeah? Well, read them and weep, you weird old coot. What in tarnation? Poach, a method of preparing food by simmering them in boiling liquid. Liquid? Well, I'll be a dadgum. He dissipates into the ether, still muttering to myself. Ha! It's there. This little placard on the stove says chili stove. Use it. You need a bowl of chili to give that ghost in the dining room. Ever since your conversation with him, you're not even sure what chili is anymore. Maybe you should do some research. Oh boy. More things. Okay, so there's lard, larder, and lardesse, who appears to be a French person. The shelf is full of pots and pans, none of which are interesting to me. And the pantry. Wait, there's a larder and a pantry? Oh my god. This is exactly what I was hoping for. A rack of pants. Pants, pants, pants. Pants, pants, and more pants. Pants, pants, and hey, there's a pair of your size. Fancy pantry pants. Which is every passionate, patchy pantsed popper's fantasy. Fanciful pants from a fancy pantry. Pants, pants, and yeah, more pants. Pants on a rack. One rack, many pants. Another rack, another several pairs of pants. Okay, let's go over to the ghost guy over here, and he appears to have no legs. So I assume that he's angry at the world because he wants pants, but is not able to wear them on account of the fact that he ain't got no legs. This ghost is running around like crazy, or hovering around like crazy, searching the racks of pants, or trousers if you prefer, but we say pants here in the Western Territories. He seems too preoccupied to take any notice of you. I will disguise myself as pants, which means that he's gonna have to wear me. Ew. You sneakily conceal yourself amongst the pants and pop out as he approaches. Boo! I'm pants! What? Jeez, lady, you nearly scared the death out of me. Sorry, I was just wondering what you were doing. Well, I would have thought it'd be obvious. I'm looking for a pair of pants. But you ain't got no legs. Yes, I know. So what do you want pants for? Nostalgia? I see. What kind of pants are you looking for? The kind without pants. Legless pants? Well, I can't wear regular pants, you know. The legs would just flop around and it'd be dumb. Guess you have a point. How'd you lose your legs anyway? Ah, jeez, it's really embarrassing. Well, see, I didn't have a proper holster for my gun, so I was just carrying around tucked into my belt. Oh, trigger snagged when you went to draw it, huh? Right. It gets worse, though. I was wearing one of those gun belts with the slots all around for you to stick bullets in, you know? Yeah, the chain reaction blew off the entire lower half of me. Wow, so that's how you died? Yes, that is how I died. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for some legless pants for you. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Where in the hell am I gonna find legless pants? Aren't legless pants basically just booty shorts? I think. I don't know. Let's go in here and collect some lard. The food on this shelf is all decorative. The shelf is almost all fancy French stuff that you're afraid to eat, but there's some caviar. You've always been curious about that stuff. I get tinned caviar. Increases meat for the rest of the day. This caviar is so fancy that you'd expect it to be gilded instead of tinned. And cans of every shape, size, and food you don't like. Aha, I got a silencer. Eureka! These cans of string beans are exactly 1.2337 inches in diameter. They must have packed the beans lengthwise. Alright. Lardist. Oh, weird. What you thought was a framed photograph is actually a window. Why does the larder have a window? And why is this ghost standing motionless in front of it as if he were a framed photograph? Excuse me, hello? The ghost ignores you. Grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Please cease this activity at once. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Now that I have your attention, how about telling me who you are? Ah! You do not recognize me? Jean-François Lardet? Nope. Soot! I knew simply mimicking the photograph would not be sufficient. Without it, how will anyone know I'm the most famous Frenchman to ever visit Gun Manor? Have a lot of Frenchmen visited? Besides having the distinction of being the most famous Frenchman to visit Gun Manor, I am also the first Frenchman to visit Gun Manor and the last as well. Gosh, how did you die? I was posing for a photograph to commemorate my visit here, and that fool of a photographer fouled up when preparing the gunpowder flash. Fouled up how? He left a bullet in it. I see. I must have this photograph. Such a face as mine must not languish in obscurity. Alright, I'll let you know if I find it. Alright, so I need to find a photograph. And I gained a silencer, so I guess I need to go down to the basement, put together a silencer, and then I don't know what I'll do. This game has great writers. I'm pretty sure this game has great writer. I don't think that this game was written by anybody else, other than just the creator of it. You look over the tools on the bench. You could definitely make a silencer here. Make a silencer. I don't remember what I was supposed to do with this thing. You drill a hole in each end of the can and carefully remove the beans. Then you soak the stuffing in a vat of acoustic dampening chemicals and carefully jam it into the can. This is a can of stuffing designed to make it much easier for you to shoot people at Thanksgiving dinner without getting caught. Nice. Alright. So, now, I have probably been able to level up for quite some time and haven't actually done it. Alright. Let's increase my foraging skill. Oh yeah, I have 6,000 XP I can spend. I'll do Deadeye to get bonus damage. And quick on the draw, get more speedy. And then let's see what up here. I can do Shoot Nanny, where it does more shots for the same XP, so that's probably pretty good. And between Shoot Nanny and Fan Hammer, those are really the only skills I ever use. I don't think I need any gumption, glamour, or grit, really. More spleen, more liver. Yeah, I might as well just go with more Shoot Nanny and more Fan Hammer. Okay, so Shoot Nanny sucks, and it probably isn't going to have been worth it at all to expend any XP on it, but that's fine. Okay. Let's go up now. Oh, the whole reason I pulled up my character screen was because I wanted to see if there was any quest log or anything like that, but I don't think I have that going for me. I talked to Florence. Okay, 1 on the 3rd. Okay. I guess I need to go to all of the ghosts. I can't do the one on the 3rd floor because I think that I need to go up to the thing that I need a ladder to do. So, on the second floor, I think the silenter is the thing that I give to the librarian, if I were to guess. Okay. Okay, I'll move some library stuff. Shucks. Yeah, I mean, I made the silenter, but I've played this game over a couple days, so I legitimately do not remember what I'm supposed to do with it and whom I'm supposed to give it to. Be careful with this one. Okay, let's see. Oh, did I ever send this guy? Oh, it's her. Right. I didn't give her the oh. Is there a dialogue option with the librarian that I missed? Oh, here we go, here we go. I never actually talked to the librarian about how she died. I was wondering how you died if it's not too personal a question. I was caught in the crossfire in a library shootout. Wow, what happened? A pair of ruffians got into a heated argument over the comparative merits of Anton Chekhov versus Henrik Ibsen. And when they started shooting, I attempted to step in and stop them. I simply won't abide gunfire in my library. It's far too loud. Ibsen versus Chekhov, huh? What was the point of contention? I don't recall the particulars, I just remember the Chekhov fan shouting, "Remember that gun I showed you in Act 1?" before opening fire. The noise was dreadful. Haha, Chekhov's gun. Everyone gets something to read about on Wikipedia now. That's the only objection, the noise? That's quite sufficient. I won't tolerate noise of any stripe, and certainly not gunfire. Hey look, I invented this, Silenter. Hey look, Shh! How many times do I have to tell you? I invented this thing that makes guns really quiet. Oh, how marvelous! Finally I can rest in peace knowing that libraries will now be safe from the noise of gunfire. It is only in an atmosphere of quiet that true joy dare live. Bertrand Russell. And with that, she dissipates into nothingness. He isn't famous yet. Well, whatever.